They're probably full of frog spawn and tadpoles all year round. Right, so this is an access tunnel for the farmers to go underneath the railway line to come from that side to this side and vice versa. Aye, aye. It's a lovely water in, but it's a killer.
It's gorgeous.
Well, it's got the best day for it. There's no wet stuff coming down yet. I know, I shouldn't have said that. Don't want to jinx it. Oh, yeah. Right, so when you're coming back down from Whernside, you come right along past those farms in the middle of the fields there. You come down and you walk right through the middle of the fields, and you start working your way across and back around the S-bend to underneath the viaduct. And if you look over there in the distance, you can see the cars going down the A684, the main road. Right. I can't remember how high you've got to go up to get this waterfall, but I just remember when I went first time with Corn, we had to go past it, through a gate, past it, cut across a bit of a field on the left hand side where there was a bloody big ditch of water. Of course, Corn ran through the long grass and straight into it. And I had to go to the wall and walk along the, keep hold of the wall to get past the puddle. Then the wall was broken, so I could clamber over the broken stones to get through the gap in the wall, turn right and then drop down to the waterfall where it is. You can see the railway signals sticking up there. Up ahead. You also cross over the top of a stream coming down as well at some point in time. Right. Downhill a bit at last. I've just come here willy-nilly, didn't think about it. How I would struggle to do this walk because I mean my calf muscles are now all tight, but the more I walk, the more the slacken off, loosen off, and it gets better after a while. But it feels uncomfortable when you're walking, when they're so tight, until they loosen off again. Right, so as you can see, there's quite big gaps between groups of people, so you just got to wait for a big gap, let them pass, then just continue with your journey at your pace. Right, so I've got my time lapse going as well, after charging up the battery a little bit more after the drive from Force on the A684 to where I parked, and then I left the engine running for a little bit to hopefully charge up the battery enough so I get a bit of a time lapse at my new location. So I'll have one at Force and the second one here. Right, so you can see the red light on the railway line signals. Farmer's truck gone off there over the moor, through loads of water there in a ditch. So that whole moor landscape will be a complete bunch of flooded ditches. Right, so I'm right next to the railway lines again now. Yeah, so I'll get to the waterfall, I'll get to the bottom of it, find a nice dry rock to sit on, and I'll just sit down and have me 2 oranges and me banana. So that'll have enough time to give us a rest, and then I'll turn around and start coming all the way back down again. Alright. When you get right to the top, there's a gap in the wall where you can go through, and the seats for to have a sit down. You need it when you get to the top, I tell you, because even the last stretch going up the hill to get right to the top where everybody sits down, it's quite a feat. Right, so I remember going past that signal station there, and there's a house just beyond it. I don't know how much further it is past that. But these is all things that you'll remember when you watch these videos back. I think it's just beyond that house where you can go across a bridge to get across the other side. And there's also another tunnel underneath it, just here I think, when you drop down this bank. Because there's a wooden marker post pointing off to the left, just beside it. So tomorrow, when the guys come, hopefully this time turn up, there's 2 of them, and this actually start the job to dismantle the old fencing and get rid of that and put it in a big truck and take it all away, and then start cementing new posts in ready for to put the panels up on. Well, when they're doing that, I can head down street and take my boots here to the cobblers in the market square and get them to fix it again, put a new loophole in with a press stud, and make it bigger so it won't pull through again the hole on in the leather when I go to tighten them on around my legs. Plenty of places for you to let your dog go down for a drink all the way along here as well. So if it's a red hot summer's day when you come to do this walk, at least there's loads of places where you can dog and go and get a drink. Right, public bridleway to Winter Scales under there, wherever that is. Important notice, moorlands restoration works ahead. Please take care when crossing this area. It's obviously they don't want you going over there and disturbing the nesting birds, that's what it's all about. Especially if you go across there with a dog off the leader and you disturb them from the nests. That's what they don't want, because they want to breed as many as they can for shooting season. They don't want them disturbed. Right, I can't remember what name is on this little signal box at the house. Right, so how I've got to do these walks now, because I'm getting older, it's just slow but steady. Morning.
Hiya.
Have we got the right time, please?
Yeah. What are we on? 11:14.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Right, I can see some people way in the distance at a turnstile gate. I think that's where I've got to go off to the left, hopefully, to get to the waterfall. I'll soon know when I get to the gate, like, because it'll come back to us. I'll recognise it, especially because there's a track that goes off to the left just before you go through the gate. Grass track. That's what it's called, BLEA MOOR on the signal box there. BLEA, BLEA MOOR, MOOR. Well, the good thing about coming out into the countryside during June, I mean, it stays daylight until after 9 o'clock, so you've got plenty of time to do your walk and have video light, and then plenty daylight even when you get back the car to drive back home in daylight hours, so you can drive at full speed going back home and get home quicker. So the first time I came up here to go to WHERNSIDE, I seen the waterfall and thought, oh, that's nice. So I came back later on and made my way along towards it so I could sit down at the bottom of it and take films of it. So I had all those on my YouTube channel, but we're losing all my videos after they shut it down. I'm having to do all these again. Very private property, that's obviously for the people who live in this house, to do with the network rail. Ah, there's the bridge that goes across the railway line as well. Morning.
Morning.
I don't think I could do the full Whernside walk now. I'm getting too old for that and my legs are aching now. My calf muscles are putting. I may be able to do it, but it'll take us a month of Sundays to get up there. When I did the first time it was brilliant, and I had corn with us as well. I've just put loads of videos up on my YouTube channel to do with when I went to Hebden Bridge to do that walk up the Calder Valley, and I had Corn with us and Jimmy. Fantastic memories. Miss me dog. But he lived to the age of 13 before he passed, and I'm sure it was cancer that got him, because he was fit as a lump. He was eating and exercised right to the end. People are getting hot now, so they're stopping to take the tops off and put them in the backpacks. So, I mean, vehicles coming along this bit road, especially getting past this bit in the dip. Hard going, not good. A couple of sheep just down there at the ditch where there's water for them to drink. So the water's running all the way down through this moor and dropping all the way down there where they're eating the grass, because it's obviously better with being soaked. Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Just up there to the top of the hill, I can see some wooden posts for a wire fence. That could be it. Right, but just let's turn back round now. Look back to the BLEA Moor Signal Box. So you can see loads of streams along the bottom here, winding round and round, S-bend after S-bend, along the side of the track here. Right. I'll be alright once I get to the waterfall, sit down for a rest and have me fruit, give me leg muscles a rest. Coming back down the way will be much easier, and I'll put a little bit more of a spurt on because I won't be as tired. Looks like the pathway is disintegrating just there where all the boulders is across it. That's why somebody's made pathways to the left and the right. I've been putting boulders and pebbles in here to fill it in where the water's flooding. It's creating like a stream instead of a road track. Right. I'll let you get across.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Alright, thank you.
Right. This is all corrosion since the last time I was up here. Stepping stones there weren't there before. Right, so you can see the stream that's causing all that coming down here on the right of the path. Morning.
Morning.
I'm hoping when I get round that next bend where that lad is in the grey t-shirt is with the backpack on, I hope I can see it from then. So this is just a typical exercise where you've got to keep pushing, one foot in front of the other, keep going, even when you feel knackered. Morning.
Morning.